My husband wants an open marriage. My name is Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. And I'm not perfect. So sometimes I'll have some emotional charge around a particular topic. This is one of them. So I will do my best to just be as neutral and scientific as I can be, but I have to admit, if you feel something coming from me, it's real. I'm very down on this idea. I'm very, very down on this idea. And for me, it opens up this whole thing about our society descending into decadence. And I don't mean to sound like a preacher. This is the part that I don't like about myself, because I could get carried away. And because for me, marriage is the most positive, most amazingly beautiful thing that people can do when they know how to do it. And this is where the biggest problem is, that people don't know how to be married. And so they come up with these screwy ideas. An open marriage is not marriage. How is that marriage? Marriage is a bonding of two souls in order to experience unconditional love and ever-expanding joy. That's the purpose. You got married in order to be happier. Sure. Did you know happier every single day of your life? No one expects that in this world. People consider that not even a reasonable proposition, but only because they don't understand marriage. When you manage your marriage correctly, it's happier every single day. And you get married to learn how to love unconditionally. Did you even know that? Oh, I married my soulmate. Yeah, I was in love. We really got along. But did you think, I'm getting married so that I could expand my heart, feel more love every single day of our lives? Did you think that? Because if you did, at the first sign of that not happening, you would have corrected your behavior. There's only two of you in this space of marriage that you created when you got married. There's only two of you. How hard can it be to get together and correct things? Really hard if you don't know. And this is the problem. We don't know. So this open marriage idea comes from the fantasies of men, primarily men, like 99%, who regard sex as not the same as making love. But they use making love as a euphemism for having sex, instead of understanding that when you have sex, it is making love if you understand it. But nobody understands it because they don't go back to the premises that I just shared with you of getting married to learn to love unconditionally. Obviously, if you get married to learn to love unconditionally, then all of your actions should be imbued with this idea. All of your actions should reflect the offering of love. Not the receiving, but the offering of love. So what's happened is, because your marriage has not had these, your husband and you have started to go your own way. And you can't say that you haven't, because this detachment is not an individual detachment. Sure, we hear all the time, oh, I give my husband everything he wants, I'm blah, 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 blah. But it isn't true at the end of the day. What's true is that the wife has started to lead her own life within the marriage. And the man is disconnected, the husband is disconnected. So he starts looking at other women, he's maybe flirting with other women, he's going on porn sites, he's checking out dating sites, and now he's going, you know what? He's not saying this, but his actions are saying this. I'm not being fulfilled in my marriage. Isn't this the bottom line? That your husband is not fulfilled in your marriage? I know you want to condemn him for having this idea. You want to say, how dare you? I'm your wife. That's what you want to say, right? We get this all the time. In the comment section, I have to delete a bunch of them. The women get so antagonized when I tell them, not all of them, the smart women go, whoa, he's right. But a lot of women who are ill-trained by society go, how dare he? He should be condemned. He should be flogged. He committed himself to love me. Love me? You committed yourself to love him too. How have you been doing in that regard? Oh, I love him. How do you show it? Oh, I make dinner for him. I clean up. I come home. I do all these things. It's not enough. Your physical activity may be exactly the same, but if it's not imbued with love, then it's not exactly the same. We're human beings. We're spiritual beings. Our actions define our feelings, our true feelings. And if our actions are devoid of love, if they're not imbued with love, there's this subtlety that everyone will pick up. In my own home, early on in our marriage, when my wife prepared dinner for me, I could feel it, whether she did it with love. If it wasn't done with love, it literally gave me bad feelings after dinner, distracted. And I would ask her early on, this has been a while, and I would say, were you upset when you were making dinner? Are you okay? I didn't want to put it on her, so to speak. And then I would mention it, not as an attack, not as a condemnation, but I would mention to her that I could tell the difference when she was upset, and she self-corrected. And now when she makes dinner, whether it's with the kids or herself, and I eat, I can feel the love. Just from that. It's so subtle, but it's so powerful. Are your actions imbued with love? Are you expressing love? Or has your marriage become mundane and effectively boring? Are you distracted by the kids? Are you distracted by your work, by your friends, by other things? Do you forget to imbue all your actions with love? And how do you make love? Is it just sex? Do you think that by stimulating your husband with positions and dress up and other things, you're going to get his attention back? Because you won't. Obviously, you could get that elsewhere from professionals. But what he can't get anywhere else is your dedicated, unconditional, loyal love. And this is what's needed to bring him back. This is a big warning to you that your marriage is coming to an end. He's telling you outright, our marriage is not working. I want an opening in our marriage so that I could explore, because I'm still searching, he's telling you, for unconditional love. He doesn't know that, but that's what's happening. This is deep stuff. Unfortunately, we don't have support for this kind of knowledge in our world. We live in a very low time when it comes to being identified as souls, spiritual beings. Forget about the religion part. That's not the important part. The important part is that we're souls. And we should express ourselves as souls in our sacred space of marriage. So it's fulfilling, so that you're happier every single day of your life. You're doing everything you can so that your husband is happier every single day of his life. That you're feeling more love every single day of your life. And so is your husband. He can't help it. He should walk in your presence and feel uplifted by your love. But when you roll your eyes, or look at him, or command him, or criticize him, it's going in the opposite direction. I know you could bring this back together because our clients do it all the time. They take our course for women and they bring their marriage into a place where they never even experienced it before, because we're not taught what to properly expect when we get married. There's no idea. There's no idea of the maintenance required. But more importantly, there's no indication of the amazing joy you can feel when you're managing your marriage correctly. That's what it's all about. It's not about fixing your marriage. It's about completely revitalizing it into what it's supposed to be. God, you have no idea what you're missing. No idea. And I want you to have that. I do. Look at more of my videos. You could subscribe and learn all about marriage, but know that your marriage right now is in critical condition. Critical condition. More importantly, you can turn it around completely. Know that. Don't give up. Don't think you need to fix your husband on this. You gotta fix your marriage. All right. Blessings to you, blessings to your husband, and blessings to your family. Feel the love.